Hey guys, I'm here today to talk to you about our upcoming feature film, which we have just completed principal photography on. It is called The Nativity Story. As you can probably guess from the title, it is the story of Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ. Her name is Mary. That's her real name too, and she is of Middle Eastern descent and has those gorgeous, long, dark curls. She is amazing. She did all of her own stunts. This is her first time acting ever. She didn't speak English before this movie. She only knew Arabic. They are following two men who seem to be leading them somewhere. They stop in front of a tall wall. Joseph reaches out and touches the cool stone. He looks back at Mary, his face etched with concern. She nods slowly. They are engaged in a heated discussion, their voices echoing through the courtyard. They gesture wildly, emphasizing their points. She gazes off into the distance, lost in thought. Sunlight bathes her face in a warm glow. She traces patterns on the rough stone surface with her finger. Her eyes sparkle with curiosity. She jumps off the ledge and runs playfully through the courtyard. Her laughter echoes through the air. They walk in silence, their figures dwarfed by the towering trees surrounding them. As the sun dips below the horizon, the forest grows darker. Their silhouettes become stark shadows against the fading light. They are dressed in their traditional robes and carry staffs. Their faces reflect a mixture of wonder and reverence. The camera pans to the newborn baby, his peaceful expression drawing the shepherd's attention. One of the shepherds reaches out a hand to touch the baby's tiny finger. Another kneels beside Mary, offering words of comfort and support. The scene is filled with a sense of humility and gratitude. The camera lingers on Mary's face, highlighting the determination etched into her features. She pauses, listening intently. Her eyes are closed, but she doesn't sleep, illuminated only by the faint glow of a nearby lantern. The soft fabric of her shawl brushes against his delicate skin. She gently rocks him, creating a rhythmic motion that soothes him further. Despite the dim lighting, the love and tenderness in Mary's eyes shine brightly, casting a warm glow upon the stable's rough walls. The weight of her recent journey and the responsibilities ahead. Despite the discomfort, a faint smile touches her lips as she gently rocks the baby in her arms. The soft glow of twilight bathes the stable in a warm hue, casting long shadows around them. The gentle breathing of the sleeping baby is the only sound breaking the stillness of the night. She places a hand on Joseph's arm, her touch conveying urgency. They both turn, their faces illuminated by the moonlight filtering through the trees. We will be releasing this film soon. You can stay updated on our social media channels. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. She stops suddenly, her gaze shifting to the entrance. She cautiously approaches the opening, her footsteps soft and slow. She peers cautiously around the corner, her senses heightened. She takes a deep breath, bracing herself. She steps into the light, revealing her determined expression. She hides behind a pillar, peering out at them from the safety of a hiding spot. She strolls along a path, enjoying the sunshine on her skin. She gazes down at him with adoration, her eyes shining with love. She adjusts the swaddling cloth around him, ensuring his comfort. The golden hues of sunset bathe them in a warm glow, casting long shadows around them. She gently rocks him, whispering soothing words. She looks up at the darkening sky, a sense of wonderment in her eyes. She caresses her rounded belly, feeling the life within her kick. She stops to admire a patch of wildflowers, their vibrant colors contrasting with her flowing white dress. She holds her baby son close, his tiny body nestled against her chest. The dim oil lamp hanging above casts a warm glow on their faces, highlighting the exhaustion and love in her eyes. A blanket is draped over the manger, providing a makeshift bed for the infant. The camera focuses on the baby's sleeping face, capturing the innocence and vulnerability. Mary gently strokes his back, her touch a silent lullaby. She bends down to smell the flowers, a serene smile gracing her lips. She watches them closely, her eyes wide with apprehension. She shrinks back further into her hiding place, seeking refuge from their intense energy. She peeks out again, her gaze fixed on the group, fear and uncertainty reflected in her eyes. She remains motionless, frozen in place, As she continues to observe them from afar, he cups her face in his hands, his thumbs stroking her cheeks. The camera focuses on her eyes, which are filled with sadness and acceptance. She steps away and walks toward the wall. She puts her hands on it and closes her eyes. She leans against the rough surface, taking a deep breath. Joseph watches her from behind the wall. Mary holds her phone in front of her and records them. The sun beats down on her back, warming her skin. She rests her head against the wall. Closing her eyes, she looks out at the bustling town below, taking in the sights and sounds. Her body relaxes, finding comfort in the sturdy wall. The camera moves closer to her face, capturing the gentle rise and fall of her chest. As she breathes, her hair cascades down her back, blending with the shadows. The wind whips strands of hair across her face, urging her to keep moving. She slowly opens her eyes, revealing the strength and serenity within. She keeps glancing over at Joseph and then back at the road ahead. They walk past people going about their daily routines. She follows them into a large courtyard opening. They stop and turn around. Mary drops her phone and sinks to the ground. She looks up at Joseph with tears in her eyes. He kneels down beside her and comforts her. His face is illuminated by the light streaming in through the doorway. But throughout filming, she learned English so she could communicate with the crew. She had to learn about 200 lines. She just dove right in and took it all in stride. She was very excited to take on this role. We really wanted to bring the humanity of Mary to life and explore what her journey would have been like. And so we did. The backdrop of the town is stunning with its beige stone walls and bright blue doors. A lot of the filming was done inside of these beautiful homes, with courtyards and woven mats and everything. It really helped set the scene and transport you back in time. And these locations were truly breathtaking and added to the authenticity of the film. So you see her from the age of 16 all the way up to when she is a mother. This was such an exciting project for us because we got to tell the story from her perspective. So many times in movies you're told what to think, but when you get to tell the story from someone's point of view, you're able to connect with that character in a more meaningful way. We cast a non-professional actress. The story takes place in a small village in the Middle East. Mary is sitting on a woven mat in one of these rooms. She has her knees pulled up to her chest, hugging them. She has her head down, her hair falling over her face. The camera is resting in her lap. It's a selfie-style shot. The room is lit with just a few soft candles. Light flickers across her face. She is completely stunned. The room is silent, except for a soft breeze outside and the sound of the cloth shifting around her. She is in deep thought. The image is framed so that only her upper body is visible. Her legs and feet are hidden beneath the mat. The camera pans slightly upward to reveal her shocked expression. Her eyes are wide with fear and determination. Her hair falls over her shoulders. She is overwhelmed. She raises her head slowly, pushing her hair back, revealing her face. She takes a deep breath, trying to compose herself. She looks out at the flickering candle flames. Joseph and Mary are walking through the streets of the town. As they walk through the town, the camera shakes with each step. Mary holds onto Joseph's arm for support. She stands at the top of a flight of stone steps overlooking the town. A large group of men are gathered together. Mary sits on a stone ledge outside of the house. She rocks back and forth, swinging her legs. She is now much older, her belly swollen with child. As the sun begins to set, Mary cradles her newborn son, Claude. Mary walks alongside Joseph, who carries a staff. Mary kneels beside the manger, her back resting against the rough wood. A group of shepherds stand in awe before the manger. Mary reclines against the cool stone wall, her body heavy with fatigue. Mary cradles baby Jesus in her arms, her gaze fixed on his sleeping face. The stable is plunged into darkness. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the nativity story. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.